It's Rocco's as well as Ask Rocco Media's mission to bring you uncensored, unbiased, and unrelenting business information to increase sales and create the celebrity status you deserve.
Two main things that specifically make you a brand and make your brand powerful is you need to differentiate yourself. Make sure that you're different. But don't be different for different sake. That's very important. Don't just be different. Because you know what? Being different can be stupid too. You have to be relevant to people's needs. Absolutely relevant. You have to be different and relevant. Because if you're not relevant to people's needs, no one's going to care about you. And no one's going to care about your brand. And no one's going to give you money because if you're not going to make a worthwhile contribution, if you look at your fitness or celebrity thing, you need to create and become a worthwhile contribution to somebody's life. And then you will be forever embedded in their brains. A worthwhile contribution to their life. Let that sink in. Because a lot of people don't make a worthwhile contribution to people's lives. But they want people to pay them money. How is that possible? I don't understand that. So what I want you to do is really think about this. How are you different? What makes you different? What makes your product different? What makes your service different? And now, how is that difference relevant to somebody's life? And how does that difference make a worthwhile contribution to somebody's life so that they can forever embed it in their brain? That makes people stand up and want to clap for you. They become fans because of that. That's something that's an amazing turnaround. Because when you're making a worthwhile contribution to someone's life, you're defining yourself to them. That's huge. They're going to become loyal to you, and they'll buy everything that comes down the pike. One of the worst brands in the world that I've seen continually dilute and crush their own brand is Body by Jake. And the exact reaction that you guys did is why his brand absolutely sucks. Because he continually confirmed that his products were pieces of shit. I mean, on a regular basis. So, and then he's wondering what, now he's made a lot of money, but now he's wondering why he isn't relevant anymore. Why nobody wants to talk to him. Why nobody cares about Body by Jake. Because nobody does. Nobody cares about this guy. The same thing happens to comedians, actors. Why are child actors, they can't make that transition to adult actors because they are not relevant anymore because they were cute little kids. Now they're fat, ugly adults. Steve Caminiti, awesome, a comedian in the 80s and the early 90s. Awesome. Big-time Cincinnati guy. Came to me one time and said, why can't I get booked anymore? I'm just not getting booked anymore. Why? I'm still funny. I'm still a funny guy. And I actually told him, you're not relevant anymore. Nobody cares about midgets and, stupid jokes. Dane Cook is the perfect example. He's not a great comedian. I don't care what anybody says. He's not that funny, but you know what? He tells funny stories. And he presents it in a relevant way that makes me laugh, that makes me, oh yeah, that was stupid. I've had that happen to me. He makes it relevant. He makes that connection to you. Steve Caminiti wasn't. I just saw Paul Rodriguez here at the Santa Ana Casino. And I knew Paul way back when my brother was just trying to come up to be a comedian, and I was my brother's biggest fan because I think that he's like the funniest guy in the world, right? Well, I caught the bug because I'm a pretty witty and a funny guy, but my brother had stage fright. One night he got up on stage and never went back. And I went, but you're so freaking funny. He wasn't relevant anymore. Am I relevant to you? Do I make a worthwhile contribution to you? I believe I do. Is the Ask Rocco brand doing what it's supposed to be doing for you? Absolutely. Or you tell me if it's not. I don't want to be, if it's not, then it's not. And we're all honest here and we're all transparent here. But that's the secret to creating a brand. You need to be different, you need to be relevant, and you need to make a worthwhile contribution to somebody's life so that you can be forever embedded in their brain. That's it. Now you guys can go home. That's the secret to life right there.
It's Rocco's as well as Ask Rocco Media's mission to bring you uncensored, unbiased, and unrelenting business information to increase sales and create the celebrity status you deserve.